I just spent 4 days trail running through canyons next to amazing mountain streams, sharing a bunk bed with author Matt Fitzgerald, having a marathon watch party with a crew of runners from Boulder, Colorado, climbing hills on a beautiful dirt road at 9,000 feet, drinking beers with a dietitian, doing a really fun Q&A panel with Olympian Kate Grace, and running a track workout with 219 marathoner Peter Bromka. This was arguably one of the most fun running weekends I've ever had, and I owe it all to Endeavorun. Big shout out to Jake Tuber for creating the Endeavorun running retreat. This was an amazing experience we just had in Boulder, Colorado over the last couple days. And it was a wonderful opportunity for runners from all around the country to come together and really celebrate the sport that we love so much. And I just wanted to talk for a couple minutes about why you should think about attending a running camp or running retreat sometime in the future, because there's really nothing like it. And I'm someone who grew up going to running camps when I was in high school. I went to the Brown cross country camp and also the Dartmouth cross country camp when I was a high schooler. And they were just transformative experiences and really helped me fall in love with the sport of running. Now, if you're on the fence about attending some sort of running retreat or camp, a place where you would travel to hang out with other runners, to see a bunch of speakers and coaches, and otherwise just immerse yourself in the sport of running, I highly recommend it. You definitely want to go to a running camp just because it's one of the best places for you to grow as an athlete. You're going to be exposed to all sorts of new things about the sport, new ideas, new workouts, new ways of thinking about training. And also, let's not forget new people. People really make up the running community, and they're the ones who are going to be able to support you. You can make new running friends. You can have bigger groups of people at big races that you attend. There's very few downsides to attending a running retreat. If you're the type of runner that wants to grow, that wants to learn, and that wants to explore more about this sport. And the community aspect is one of my favorite aspects of it. You're going to come to a running camp and probably make a lot of new friends that you're going to have for a very long time. It's also a really cool way of meeting big names in the running space. You can hang out with pro runners, best-selling authors, really fast athletes, and other people that you might just know from social media, from podcasting, or maybe from a YouTube channel. And you're going to be able to ask them anything you'd like in a very intimate setting. And that's really cool. I think that is one of the things that makes running stand out from other sports, is that you can meet some of the content creators, some of the professionals, some of the authors, and the other people that really make up the top of the running industry. And it's really hard to do that in other sports. You're never going to be able to spend a little bit of money and then go hang out with LeBron James. But it's really cool when you can hang out with Olympians at some of these running retreats. And don't discount the power of community to help you improve. These are the people that are going to be able to support you when you need that support. They're going to push you forward, they're going to encourage you, and they're going to hold you accountable for the training that I know you want to do, but sometimes can be a little bit difficult. And so the running community aspect of a running retreat is probably the most fun aspect of these retreats. They're small, they're intimate, and they really allow you to get to know so many different runners from all over the country. Not to mention the fact that running retreats are just a lot of fun. They are just so much fun because finally you're going to be with a group of people who actually want to hear your terrible running jokes. It's a very special place. But not only that, you're going to be able to run in some amazing places. At the Endeavorun retreat here in Boulder last weekend, we went up to Magnolia Road, a fairly famous long run route that the University of Colorado Boulder cross-country teams use for their training. Sort of immortalized in the Running with the Buffaloes book published by Chris Lear more than 20 years ago. Excellent book, one of the first books that I ever read. about running. And if you want to really fall in love with college cross country, that's my #1 recommendation. The other cool thing about running camps that I think is a lot of fun is that you get to try all kinds of different running products. We had gels and electrolyte mixes and different fueling products and energy bars. We also had all kinds of self-massage tools, different foam rollers, vibrating foam rollers, all kinds of massage guns. So these sponsored running retreats allow you to sample all kinds of things that you might not otherwise sample in the running industry. That's going to help you make better decisions about what to buy for yourself to help you propel your training forward. Now, what I loved specifically about Endeavorun, and I have been involved in many other running camps and adult fitness retreats over the years, but what I love specifically about Endeavorun, and this is due to the fact that the founder has a PhD in social psychology. I'm not even smart enough to know what his PhD is in, but a big part of this was adult learning. Yes, let's listen to book talks. Let's listen to panel Q&As. Let's listen to other coaches give talks about really important pieces of training. But let's also do workshops that help us internalize this information. Workshops that help us take this information and make it actionable so that we can apply it to our training and improve. What I loved about Endeavorun is that a central focus of this camp was helping athletes apply all of the new information that we learned over the course of the retreat to their training. So we were doing exercises from psychology classes. We were doing really intimate sit-downs with other coaches to write down real specifically the types of workouts, training strategies, and even as specific as strength exercises and routines to help athletes with their individual problems. So it's very intimate, but it had this real big focus on adult learning and retention and really making this stuff actionable. And as a coach, one of the things that I'm always talking about is how actionable is the running content that you're consuming. Can you read something or watch something or listen to a podcast and then take what you've learned and bring it back to your own training? Can you take it and apply it? Because that is really the full value of learning, is making a change in your day-to-day life. So I wholeheartedly recommend anybody attend a running camp. You can go to Endeavorun.com and check out any future camps that they might be having. I think we have talked about a couple for 2022 we're really excited about that I hope to be a part of if they'll have me. But until then, open your eyes to the opportunity of running camps because they are an immersive type of community event where you are going to learn a lot, you're going to have so much fun, and you're going to be able to grow as a runner. There's nothing like it.